Park your car on top of an inactive volcano and head into the valley below to explore some of the coolest geological rock formations in Victoria. Today, I'm heading to the Organ Pipes National Park in Keilor North to take in some nature and, of course, some history. Hey there, my name is Ken and I'm interested in history, infrastructure, architecture and the environment. I'm creating a video museum of the things that interest me. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Located just off the Calder Freeway or the M79, about 20 kilometres from Melbourne CBD, Organ Pipes is one of the closest national parks to the city. It's easily accessible by car, but unfortunately it's not very accessible by public transport, which I think is a shame. The park is best known for its incredible geological formations, including the famous Organ Pipes, Rosette Rock, and tessellated pavement. I'll talk about each of these a little later on. Scientists say about 1 million years ago, molten lava from nearby volcanic hills flowed across what is now known as the Keilor Plains, filling in valleys in the landscape. As the lava slowly cooled, it cracked, forming vertical basalt columns. These cracks grew deeper over time and eventually created the organ pipe formations that we see today. Jackson's Creek, which cuts through the valley, played a key role in exposing these formations as it eroded the basalt over the past 1 to 2 million years. The creek originates in the Macedon Ranges and joins the Maribyrnong River before flowing into Port Phillip Bay. This area lies on the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri Woi-wurrung and Wurrung people of the Woi-wurrung language group. Jackson's Creek formed a boundary between these two clan estates, offering food, water and shelter for thousands of years. Evidence of Aboriginal occupation, including stone artefacts, has been found throughout the area. From the 1830s until 1972, the land was heavily grazed and farmed, leaving it degraded and overrun with weeds. When it was declared a national park in 1972, it wasn't because of the thriving flora and fauna. Those were largely gone. It was because of its significant geological features. Since then, it has become one of the most successful revegetation projects in Australia. Volunteers and rangers have planted hundreds of thousands of native trees and shrubs in an effort to reverse damage done to the landscape during colonisation. Victoria's first Friends of the Park group began here, and they're still active today. They celebrated their 50th anniversary in 2022 and hold monthly working bees that you can get involved in. The Organ Pipes National Park is relatively small. A 700-metre sealed path leads from the car park down to the valley below, where you'll find all of the main attractions. Be prepared for a steep walk though, because when you're going back up, it can be very hard. In my personal view, I'm not sure it's very wheelchair or pram friendly due to the incline. For a short adventure close to the city, the 3-kilometre Organ Pipes Trail is perfect and only took me about an hour. Plus, this park is great if you're into birdwatching. When I was there, I saw plenty of birds, including my favourites, fairy wrens. Aside from the Organ Pipes, you can also see the Rosette Rock, which sits about 500 metres upstream of the Organ Pipes. It is believed that it formed when lava cooled inside a cave or pocket, creating radial fractures that resemble a wheel or flower. Sometimes these are called lava roses. While scientists aren't exactly sure how it formed, one fun analogy I saw online said it compared to a giant cannoli that wasn't fully piped through. One thing to note, when I visited in July 2025, the viewing platform for the Rosette Rock was closed for maintenance. You could still see the rock from the trail though. The other fascinating attraction was the tessellated pavement, another 250 metres upstream. These horizontal basalt columns are similar to the Organ Pipes, but you can view them from above, offering a very different perspective because you can see all of the hexagonal shapes. If you're planning a visit to the Organ Pipes National Park, there's plenty of parking, although it might fill up on busy days, and there's some great picnic grounds. There was also a visitor centre, however I've never seen it open, and there's toilet facilities at the top near the car park and also down in the valley below. Organ Pipes National Park is a fascinating combination of geology, cultural history, and restoration, all just a short drive from Melbourne. I think it's well worth the visit. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and consider subscribing to see me explore more of Melbourne. And if you've been to the Organ Pipes National Park, comment below and let me know what you saw or discovered. See you next time.